Good morning. So I've been already up and I've done filming, editing. I've got a video that's uploading right now, so I'm waiting for it to finish before I head out because I'm going to Dallas to my brother's house. He asked me to help him hang a shelf, and yeah, so I'm gonna go over there, help him, plus I get to see my niece. I haven't seen her since our beach vacation. And actually, my sister-in-law bought this like really cute wallpaper from Amazon, and I think they're gonna be installing that too. I'm not really sure, but it's like this little play area, and she told me that I could film if I wanted to, which I did not even ask. You guys know I don't vlog like around my family. I don't even ask. It's just like, you know, when you just like know your family and you just like want to respect their privacy, like that's just like my style, is I just don't vlog them. Like my daughter doesn't mind, you know, when she's here, like she gets it. But so I was like really surprised. I don't actually know if I will, but yeah, so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go and do that, and then obviously get to see my niece, so I'm really excited. I packed a little gift bag of toys. I'll show you guys because I just filmed it for a Dollar Tree haul, and I decided, because I was gonna go see her, I might as well take it to her because I already have a ton of toys here for her anyway, so gonna bring those to her as a little surprise. When I used to go there all the time, I always used to bring her a little something, so, and I hadn't done that for a while, so I'm gonna bring her a bag of goodies. Is the little bag. I was actually saving this for her birthday, but my craft room and all that, just stuff is kind of everywhere right now as I'm getting it together. So this was one of the first bags that I found, and it works perfectly anyways because it doesn't say happy birthday, you know. So for today, for like a random day of giving her a gift, it's perfect and cute. Had some tissue paper that was also on top, also perfect because it's purple. On the inside, I have this little fishing kit, and then I have these little dry erase boards. This was all in my haul, by the way, so if you want to go check it out so you can see it in more detail. There's like a little bathtub with toys in it, a little like slinky toy in there, and then there's these little like blind bag toys where you don't know what it is until you open it. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get my purse, get in the car, and go see my little pumpkin. Alright guys, so I'm back home, and you're like, what the heck? So yeah, it did not go as planned for sure. So two things that we were trying to do in this little space that I was just kind of show you guys a clip of was that they wanted to put up a shelf, and they wanted to put up this mural, which was really cute. It was like the map of the world basically, but it was like more of like a cartoon style. I'll try to find it because I think she got it from Amazon. I'll try to find it and link it so you can see it. But so my brother's building this shelf that he got from IKEA, and once we finish building the shelf, we take a look at the mural because the shelf was going to go at the top of the wall, and then the mural was going to be like kind of underneath it. So we go to this mural and we're like, okay, you know, kind of looking at it, we realize that it's like individual pieces. Like you have to do it individually. It's not like one whole peel wallpaper. So we're like, you know what, let's start with Antarctica first at the bottom. So we get Antarctica down, and then I was just like, well, now we need to get the top, you know, so that we kind of like know where our top and bottom is. But then we realized we need to install the shelf first so that we kind of know where to go, you know, with the rest of this mural. So first thing he does is he tries to find the studs in the wall, right? And then after doing all of the measurements, blah, 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 the studs were not aligning with where the holes were on the shelf, where IKEA, you know, like, okay, this is where you drill. So the drilling points the measurements between each point of where we would drill from the shelf didn't line up with where the studs were. So he decided that we were going to drill anyways into the drywall, put in anchors, and then we would get brackets, and underneath the shelf we would then put those brackets and screw those into the stud. Well, so we get the shelf up, we get in line, get it leveled, it's perfect. It is 7 feet up, by the way, like it's above our heads. So like where I'm under it, holding it, he's screwing it in kind of thing, okay? And by the hairs on my chinny chin, the shelf comes down. And this was after though, so we get it in the wall, and then I ask him, like, don't you have any brackets that we can at least like put this into the studs? Because we were both kind of like, yeah, like this is like scary, you know, there's like this floating shelf on the wall, this huge shelf. And so he goes to the garage, he finds one bracket. So he decides, like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one into the stud. So gets it nailed in, and we're kind of like, okay, like we feel better about this, right? Then there's just kind of a lot going on. I ended up FaceTiming my daughter so my sister-in-law could like see her place, that whole thing. And I was in the way of where the shelf was coming down. So the shelf out of nowhere just comes crashing down and hits me on my elbow. So I've like officially have hurt myself. It doesn't look like anything right now, but this is my elbow. This is not my elbow. So you can see that I have a very big knot, and the pain, like, it took a second. You know, when you bump your elbow into a door or something, you hit your funny bone, and it like takes that minute before you suddenly feel it. And whether I wanted to cry or not, like the pain was so intense that like my body reacted by like crying. Because it was just so painful. And then I can definitely feel like something going on in here, and I can feel it a little bit here, and I can even feel maybe a little bit in my neck, just kind of comparing this side to this side. I can definitely feel like a smidge of tension, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not surprised, because I bet like a nerve was probably hit. So, and I had to drive all the way home like this. Like, I can move my fingers. They did hurt a lot more when I was moving them, so now it does not hurt at all to move them. So I feel pretty positive that this was just a sprain, like if that, you know, it could just end up being like just a bruised thing, and tomorrow I'll be just fine. But it does hurt to lift my arm up, and I was able to, yeah, when I do this, I can definitely start to feel the pain a little bit more. So I'm just gonna like watch it and see what happens tomorrow. But I knew I was gonna have to mention it because like you guys are probably gonna see that anyway, depending on what's really going on. So I'll get a better gauge tomorrow, you know, if maybe like I need to go to the doctor kind of thing. But I really don't think, like, I think I'm fine. No it definitely not broken. I would know by now. Definitely don't think there's a fracture. I would also know that as well. I just truly think that 40, 50-pound shelf, you know, just knocked the heck out of my arm. And my brother said that because he was facing towards it and I was facing away from it. So, which I don't even know. Like, I know I wasn't looking at the shelf. I think I might have been facing towards it, but I wasn't looking at it. But he said my head had just turned. He said it was almost my head that, and if it had it been my head and it came crashing down, I probably would have been knocked out, if not worse. I'm probably just gonna, you know, be like this for most of the day, just kind of like let it take it easy, especially if it's maybe like a sprained situation. If so, it could last, you know, a couple of days. Might need to like get a sling or something off of Amazon, but I really don't think, I don't know, it's just, we'll see. But that's not my bone, that's my elbow. Like, that just, yeah. So anyways, we did not put up the mural at that point either. I think everyone, you know, was just kind of like shaken up, and yeah. So anyways, that's how that went. I am gonna relax now. My video is about to post, so I'll see you guys in the next clip.